Go as LordShaedow on the mic. I play to win, never to lose. In the contest of champions, I'm the one they choose. Swipe, my moves are slick. Dexterity more heavily, I dodge quick. Class champ, I'm the master of the game. Cosmic science, skill tech mutant, I claim. Arena and chill grind, that's how I roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. The fight, I'm swift, my tactics excite. LordShaedow's in the arena, ready to ignite. From the streets to the screen, my skills are renowned. In the world of Marvel, I'm the king crown, so listen up. Here's the story of the champ, LordShaedow's the name. I'm the grind track fan.
Hey everyone, Shadow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Autumn of Agony Part 3, and I'm actually doing it early. If you guys know, I'm usually very, very late to do these. You know, like last minute, like the day before it's about to end and reset to the next week. But this time I said, you know what? Let's just go ahead and knock this out. Now, I watched mcoc Noob and KT1. And I looked over these nodes, and honestly, I was like, oh, I don't care about none of that. I did not go into this planning to play these nodes properly. So that should tell you right there how this went, because these nodes are annoying. But I also heard people say that this was like the easiest one. I disagree. There were ones that were way easier than this. But your mileage may vary. One of the things that I found more difficult about this is how you had to keep track of a whole bunch of things, all right? So the first objective, we're going in here with Magneto. Now my Magneto is ascended, rank 4, 6-star, right? And as you can see, I just went ahead, hit the record button, and went in. Okay, boosted up, you saw everything. So I'm like, okay, I'm almost down half health already. But again, not really paying attention to the nodes. And because Cassie is metal and magnetized, I didn't have to really pay attention to a lot of the nodes. That's going to bite me later on. Okay? Just look at this. Look at. Now, mind you, this is the first time I'm going in. And I'm just like, oh, okay. All right, this is wild. So in this fight, you have so many things you got to deal with, you know, which drove me nuts. You have her evading all your basic attacks. You can parry and switch that to her evading your specials. So you switch it to I think you get a vigilance buff, and you can hit her with your special. Otherwise, you're going to miss with your special. Then they have another one, Pursuit, I guess. And that one, like what you see right there, Pursuit, you can hit her with basic attacks. Now, keep in mind, I'm still not used to this fight. You just saw my first attempt, right? Didn't go very well. And I listened to mcoc Noob and what he had to go through practicing this fight to get used to it. And I'm like, yeah, that's nice. I'm not doing that. Okay? I would rather put in the time and get this thing done than spend a lot of time practicing. So, I think this video is like 20-something minutes. And that was all 3 objectives, right? I would rather do that than spend 30 to 40 minutes to an hour practicing the fight so that I could get a solo. That's just me. Your mileage may vary. It's like a challenge mode, you know? If you want to get that solo, you're going to need to practice, all right? So you saw what I just did there. Now, there's a node, and see that evade always got me because I wasn't really paying attention. There's also a crush passive. If you dash back, too often. I think it's like you dash back, you get a timer. You dash back again within that timer, you get a crush passive, and you can't block anything. And bam, you're going to get wrecked. Okay? So I'm like, all right. Now, this is, with Magneto. And you can see I got a good chunk of her health down. And I'm like, I could go back and keep going. And yeah, I'd be able to get a solo. But I'm like, look at her health. I'm like, please, let me just get this thing done. All right. So I went ahead and revived. I got plenty of revives right now. Okay. And I had some, I think they were going to expire. So I need to use them or else I'm just selling them. All right. And in fact, I've already replenished the revives that I've used that you'll see in this video. I'm already back to where I was before I did this. And if you're wondering how and where, it's, the daily event, it's the apothecary, all of that is where I get the revives. All right, just look at this. Look at this. It's that I'm like, what is going on? Look at this. Now, I did great just to try before. And all of a sudden, and I'm just like, okay, I see. Y'all want my revives. I got it. So they lulled me into a false sense of security. And I'm like, all right. I got you. But with Magneto, you basically parry heavy and get to your special 3, build up your prowess, basic Magneto fighting. What makes it difficult is all the things you have to keep track of. I mentioned the crush passive if you dash back too quickly. I mentioned how she'll evade all of your basic attacks, or she'll evade all of your special, depending on which mode you're in. I didn't even mention the constant power sting that you're gonna get. It's just a lot to deal with, and for me, that's not fun. That's not fun at all. Which is why you're gonna see I'm just going in. I don't care. Let's just get it done. All right, I got back to another special 3. Now, watch this. I'm like, okay, this should finish her off. There is another buff where your debuffs last not long. Look, 3%. Bam! Instant special 3. Ain't that fun? Another revive. So awesome. So awesome. Left her at 3%. And it probably would have left her at 1% if I had done a little bit more, but whatever. You see, I went and used a level 1 revive. I think I had one of those expiring too. And I'm just like, yeah, whatever. And so I'm just sitting here, as you can see. I'm like, yeah, I'm not even trying to do anything crazy. I was thinking that would take her out. And then she hit me. And I'm like, what just happened? Crush. All right. And down she went. Yeah. Ignoring the nodes is going to be painful. Now, with Magneto, that wasn't too bad. And if I was more used to the fight and I watched those things, yeah. You see what objective that one met, okay? Now, for this next objective, I actually decided to go with someone who I haven't used in a long time. And I actually ranked up my Ghost to rank 4, maxed her Sig out, and ascended her. Now, my idea was to basically brute force this. A couple of special 2s, get this thing done quick, right? Yeah. But again, I still was not paying attention to the nodes. Okay? See, look at that. Anytime I did that, because I got happy trying to get close enough to the special 2. But again, if I have Crush, I can't change the And look at this. Look at this. What I tell you. I wasn't in the right mode. And you can see I was just like, man, come on. You know? So you got to keep track of that stuff. And I'm not good at that. You throw a lot of stuff at me like that, and it's just not fun. You know, I'm trying to fight. I know how to fight with Ghost. But now I got to fight and keep track of all of that. All right? And then sometimes the AI will, you know, play a passive, and see, I have Crush on me right there. And I'm getting caught. And I'm just like, come on, come on. This is ridiculous. You know? And all I want to do is get in some good ones. And if I practice long enough, yes, I'd be able to do this. Shout out to Legacy, because I saw him using Ghost, and I'm like, huh, Ghost can do this, huh? She meets an objective. And so I'm like trying to, you know, get all nostalgic, right? And you can see here, look at that. So now I'm crushed. All right. All right, there we go. I waited out the crush. And then again, I wasn't in the right mode. See, that really, really is what makes this fight so annoying. But once you get that down, you're good. I was stubborn. And I was not paying attention to the nodes. And I wasn't really trying to handle the nodes. But you see what happened. So I'm having a rough time, and it's because of the nodes. Okay? Got to get used to it. Now, she can't be evaded when she has her guaranteed crits. Okay? So now you see here, I went ahead and I did a little bit of a heavy this time. All right? There we go. Now, I need to switch. But I dash back. All right, there we go. Now I have to wait. Got it. But I had that power sting on me. So right when I could do it, I still didn't get it just right. Because I had the power sting. Now, to get rid of the power sting, you just need to have a multiple of 10 in your combo. Okay? But it will keep coming back. So that's yet another thing that I hadn't even mentioned that you got to do. That's not fun. I'm sorry. That's not fun. Okay? And so I'm just like, you know what? Yeah. I'm not trying to get a solo or anything like that. I want to get a good run, and then I'm just going to go. Okay? Because again, this is not really that fun. All right? So here we go. You know, evade failed. Yep, good. I want to get some of those in because I have the Furies. And I am running recoil, double-edged liquid courage. Okay. So you see here. So now I want to bait it out. Now, another thing with Cassie is when she fires off her special one, which you want to try to avoid, you need to hit her a lot in order to avoid taking a lot of damage. All right, so that one, the power sting got me, but the vigilance was about to run out. Okay, so I was like, yeah, I just want to see if I can get multiple special twos in here. All right, so here I need to actually parry her, but I also want to push her to a special 2. There we go. So now, got her again. Okay, now if I can just keep doing that, I'll just brute force it. Okay, I don't mind. All right, so there goes the evade again. And see, I got crush on me, so I'm backing off. Okay, there we go. I parried, and now my special will miss unless I parry her again. But I got crush on me now. All right, there we go. And then I forgot I didn't have Wasp on my team. I was like, no, because I needed another one. I would have been at least in a good place, you know? And so I'm looking at this, and I'm just like, you know what? Maybe I've gotten a little bit of the rhythm. So let's just go ahead and, finish this off, right? But you know what the AI does once you've used a revive, right? And you're coming back. Yeah, it's waiting for you. It is waiting for you. So anyway, still not quite used to this fight. Okay. And here we go. As long as I'm doing some damage, we're going to get her down. Okay. And you can see here, again, I'm still not paying attention to the... Look at this. Just annoying. Now, I didn't have Crush on that time. I'm just getting hit. All right. So here, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to... I had Vigilance up, and I took my eye off of it. It ran out. It's just a lot, okay? I'm not that good, okay? When you throw a lot of that stuff at me, I'm trying to keep track of too many things. I'm trying to fight. I'm trying to fight with her, and I'm trying to... Okay, what mode was I in? Okay, is she evading specials right now, or is she evading basic attacks right now? Okay, and do I have a Crush on me? Can I switch it out? What? Do I have a Power Sting on me? Do I need to push my combos? It is very, very annoying. Okay, so I was sitting here, right? And I'm like, people that said this was the easiest. I'm like, whatever. That was a Crush I had on me. And look at that. Bam. Power Sting. And I was like, people that said this was the easiest one, bull. At least not for me. Okay? At least not for me. I had a much easier time with other, with some of the other challenges. Much easier. Okay? Now, there were some others that I could use, but some of these were pretty restrictive, And I don't regret taking her up and ascending her or anything, because at one time, I really enjoyed fighting with Ghost. And the only reason that I stopped is because of the AI. Look at this. I'm just like, really? All right, so now I got Crush on me. So I need to parry. There we go. And then I need to wait. And I could have done... Yeah. I'm even watching this and trying to keep track of what's happening to tell you guys is a mess. Okay? For me. So I had Crush, so I was trying to wait the Crush out. Then I was like, okay, I'm going to hit her and then wait for her to attack so that I could then hit her with... the special 2, I looked up, okay, I had Vigilance, then I ended up at a special 3, which is not where I wanted to be, but it is what it is, right? Look at it, just boom. I'm like, what is going on? All right, there's that Crush again, but as long as I'm phased, Crush doesn't matter, okay? But I also was trying to push her to a special 2, because if I don't have Hood, I'm going to take all that damage. All right, so here we go. Now, at this point, I can fire my special. There. Finally. But you saw how much damage I took, right? I'm just like, whatever. Let's just go. And I really need to stop trying to hit her multiple times. But it's been a while since I played Ghost. So I'm also getting used to Ghost, too. Again. But you can see we're getting her down. Yeah, that happens. Now that I've done all the fights, I would do better because I've had more practice, but I was good. I just wanted to get this fight done. Magneto wasn't that difficult. Ghost was a little bit more challenging if you wanted to try to line up things. So unless you are really comfortable with Ghost, I would say don't use Ghost for this. There are some other champs that would go better. And at this point in time, I'm still worried about the last objective that I'm going to use. The I think it's the 2024 champion. Is that it? I think it was the 2024 champion. This one was the villain tech medium, I think. All right, and look at that. I was like, come on. I swear, if I had died there, I'd have been so pissed. So pissed. Okay? But we got that done, and let me see. This one was... I got scared here, by the way, because no pop-up happened. I was like, wait. Did I not get the objective? After all of that? Yeah. So, tech tagged as a villain. All right, so now this last one is a hero in 2024. And I was actually nervous about this one. Okay, I was nervous. But it ended up being the easiest one of all of them for me. And it wasn't that I got so much used to the fight. You know, Prowler is just a beast. Okay, so I was sitting here like, okay, I used a bunch of revives using Ghost. Let's see what we got with Prowler. You know, I was checking, my booster's still there. They also made it so your willpower was turned off, but I don't care. All right, so look at this. All right, now I was surprised here, and I'm like, okay, we got it. All that evade, right? But his medium attacks can't be evaded. So I got to get used to that, right? Look at that. Look at all those evades failed, right? Okay. And then I went right into her block. I don't know what I was doing there. All right. But now I got half my health done, right? So I'm like, okay, calm down. Let's get this going, right? So I got the vigilance up and I got the mediums so I can hit her even though she's in her evade. And look at this. And she's back to a special 2, which is what I want to do. I want her at a special 2. All right, just look at that. All right, so now at this point, look at this. Look at him chewing her up. And this is me not really paying attention to the nodes. Okay, I'm not really paying attention to the nodes. Look at that. All right, back to a special 2. Everything is going good. All right, that evade. Now look at this. What in the world? I swear, I laughed so hard. I'm like, what? Why you tiny like that? Get out of there. So what you trying to do? No, you ain't going in there. No, sir. So I was like, okay. But look at this. This is my first try with Prowler. And I'm not really having too much trouble. Look at this. Okay, I'm down now to 11%. All right, cool. Look at that. All right. I love the fact that his mediums can't miss. All right, now we're in special miss. So I can combo her. But I wasn't paying attention. But I'm looking at this like, go ahead, Prowler. Go ahead. I messed up in the beginning. I wasn't even really paying attention to the nodes. And look at how much damage I did. For me, that went better than either of the other two. That went awesome. He can easily solo this fight. If I were to practice and just get used to the fight, oh man, so easy. Okay, so now, here we go. And I'm just like, okay. I'm getting a little bit more used to this. Okay. And I was mad because she fired her special 1. Okay. There's that, what you call it, power sting again. All right, but I did hit 30 Look at this damage. Look at the damage, y'all. He crazy. Look at that. So I'm backing off a little bit because of that crush. Okay, I want to get some incinerate on her. And I'm pushing her to a special 2 again. And just look at this. Oh my goodness. Done. Prowler a beast. Alright. That is my boy. So glad I took him up. And I duped him so he's even better. And yeah. I love Prowler. Alright. So that is going to do it for the video, guys. That's all 3 objectives done early. Okay. So take care. Hopefully this helped you out a little bit. I tried to explain a little bit of what's going on, but it was just a mix mash. You know, I don't find this kind of thing fun. There's too much stuff going on, so I tend to just try to go straight forward. But as you can see, if you don't play the nodes, you're going to have a bad time. But if you have enough revives, you can just, you know. But anyway, that's going to do it. Take care. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. Let me know if this helped you out at all. And you all have a blessed day.
Arena and chill grind, that's how we roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight, he's swift, his tactics be tight. Lord Shadows in the arena, ready to ignite. From the streets to the screen, his skills be renowned. In the world of Marvel, Lord the King.